Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would talk about Deliveroo. Now, for those of you who don't know, Deliveroo is a food courier company that specialise in basically taking sort of restaurant style food to customers. So obviously not everybody who wants to order food online or via the phone want the sort of typical sort of sloppy kebabs and pizzas and things like that, right? So people and maybe they do, I don't know, but people want to have more options, so they go to this Deliveroo, which originally started in London but has obviously expanded throughout the country and throughout Europe and maybe even the world. I'm not sure if it's in other parts of the world like America or whatever, but anyway, so I thought basically, obviously I love cycling, right? You know, I love trying to keep fit, and I thought I would combine the two with work as well. And well, obviously I love making money as well, right? So I thought I'd combine the two, so combine the making money with the keeping fit, and that's basically Deliveroo. So in my area, because I don't live in London, it doesn't seem like there's that many options for cycle couriers and things, right? So the only option that I seem to have come across for actual delivering was either food delivery or this Deliveroo. So this Deliveroo, being sort of self-employed and sort of flexible hours and all that sort of stuff, I applied for it. And anyway, as soon as it was available, they put me on this. It wasn't even an interview, it was called like onboarding. So I'll talk to you about the onboarding and what the onboarding is. So basically I went to it was a Costa Coffee in Loughborough, the place is called, which is in Leicestershire in the UK. And basically I went there because that was the nearest place that would onboard, and even though I've gone there, I can still work anywhere, essentially. So I can still work in Nottingham, which is my local city. I can work in Derby, which is a little bit further. Or I can work in even Leicestershire, which is even further. But I can work anywhere in this area. That's why I'm onboarded in the far one, which is about 25k away. I can obviously work there as well if I should I choose to. If it gets tight and I can't find many shifts, that's what I'll do. But anyway, I'll talk to you about the actual onboarding session. So basically, I showed up at Costa Coffee about 5 minutes early, and I was sort of sat there. You know, I was expecting some like someone with a Deliveroo uniform or something like that sat down. You know, either or waiting to like greet people that walked in, I don't know. So anyway, I sort of sat down, I looked around. Anyway, it dawned on me a few minutes that there was seating upstairs. So I went upstairs, poked my head around, had a look, still didn't see anybody. So I came back downstairs. Anyway, I got a message asking me to confirm that I was still coming, and it said just say yes or no. So I texted back and said yes. Then anyway, a few minutes later I got a message saying that my session had been cancelled. I thought, oh, well, what the hell's going on here? Then anyway, I was almost about to leave, and then I got another message saying that if you're here, can you please come upstairs? So immediately I sort of walked upstairs and was looking around, and the guy says, hey, are you for Deliveroo? I says, yeah. And it was just a plain clothes guy with a laptop. He didn't, look official or anything like that. I hope he actually was Deliveroo. He seems to have been, because he gave me all the info and he helped me and stuff. So then basically what you have to do is you have to provide your forms of ID, like driving license, even if you're not driving, passport. I provide my bank details so obviously they can pay me. I then had to do like a load of forms, fill out like a load of forms on the computer to like take a picture of my passport and upload it, things like that. Bit of a process, but anyway, it would have been better if they'd have had a laptop for me to have done it on, really. But I had to sit there and do it on my phone. Anyway, he says to me that they're not so much looking for people immediately. They're a bit busy, so I was like, oh, okay, whatever then. And he said that my account won't be verified straight away. Anyway, it seemed like my account got verified straight away. Basically, I was only there like 30 minutes. And a lot of that time was trying to take the right picture because the lighting was awful in Costa Coffee. Well, not awful, it was too bright, and I was trying to take a picture of my passport and it was shiny and glossy, and I was really trying to take it in the shadows and things like that to stop the light shining on it. But anyway, I eventually managed to take it, and that's all I had to do. He didn't ask me if I could even ride a bike. He didn't, ask me, anything. He didn't ask me if I was fit or anything like that. So anyway, there's no official hours. He hasn't said, right, you're going to start on Monday or anything like that. So it's literally a case of just opening the app and whenever I feel like it, going to work, which kind of works for me. So it's nice and flexible. What to expect from the onboarding? I mean, this guy that I dealt with, if he'd have been any more laid back, he'd have been lying down. Either he was that, or he was so busy, or busy with other things, I don't know. But I basically went there, and then that was it. It was more like, it wasn't like he questioned me or anything. They wasn't interested in my credentials. I mean, I guess not, because it's just riding a bike delivering food, really. But in some ways, that's a good thing, right? Like, the amount of jobs, you might go for like a job at a supermarket or something, that like some menial ass job that anyone can do, and then they're like asking you questions and interrogating you. Oh, how did you do in maths? It's like, maths doesn't matter here. So anyway, so that aspect was good. It wasn't like an interview, it wasn't an interrogation or anything like that. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. Anyway, he says to me that my kit would be sent, so I've actually got my kit. I will show you this in another video. I'll do like a unboxing of the kit. But yeah, well, what to expect from onboarding for Deliveroo. If you've heard of Deliveroo and you want to work for them, basically you're going to be a cycle courier, going to restaurants, picking up food, delivering it to the customer, and you can either be getting paid per hour or paid per drop, depending on your area. So per drop, I think it's something like £4.25. Hopefully I can get 2, 3, 4, 5 an hour. I guess the quicker I go, the more I can do, I guess. There may be some waiting around time, restaurants, waiting for people to open doors, things like that. So yeah, I'm quite excited for it as well. Quite excited to start making some cash. Quite excited to get some, get some good kilometers in, get myself, really active and really burning through fats. Obviously I can do that anyway, but it's kind of, at least I'm doing it now with a purpose, versus saying, oh, I'm going to go out for 5 hours every day and burn fat. At least this is like, I'm going to go out for 5 hours every day or however long and make some cash, right? It's with a purpose, so it's kind of like different. It doesn't feel pointless almost. Because then obviously if I was planning on burning the fat and I got to the end of the week, it's like, oh, I haven't lost a kilo or something, or I haven't lost any weight this week. It's like that whole week was a waste of time. So anyway, I'm digressing here. The Deliveroo onboarding, very easy process, really don't worry. I didn't have anyone even asking what hours I was going to work. If you do, just be honest, I guess. It seems like it's a very flexible, laid-back job, whether you've got kids and you just and a full-time job and you just want to do 3 hours every Friday, or or if you want to try and go full-time with it, or maybe you want to fit it in between lessons, if you're if you're a student, schooling sort of thing. You have to be 18 though, so it's not something you can do instead of a paper round, if you're a 16-year-old or 15-year-old or whatever. So that's all I can say really. It's pretty simple. It was a pretty smooth experience. It wasn't too bad, and yeah, so that's my information for Deliveroo onboarding. I will leave a link down below if this is something that interests you, also with my referral code, and you will also just simply by going through this link, if you sign up, if you do 20 deliveries, I'll get some cash and you will get some cash, like £50 or something. So anyway, hope this video has been helpful for those of you who are interested in Deliveroo, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone.